Okay, listen up, we gotta talk. Amazon Games, what's up? What's going on? This is getting ridiculous. It's been 2 months since the last closed beta test ended, and there is literally zero communication. Like seriously, what's up? We are all still here. We are still excited and hyped about the global release. We didn't go anywhere. Was the closed beta test that bad? Or are you rethinking the strategy and business plan for global release after seeing how it did financially in the Korea? You don't have to share any details, but the silence is destroying everything. I know you believe that this complete silence is a viable marketing strategy, but trust me, it isn't. The game has been out and playable for 6 months. What are you hiding? Everyone who is interested in the game knows what to expect. There are no secrets. Unless you plan to completely revamp the game, there's no point in being silent, honestly. But you do you. I believe this isn't the right way, especially since you completely missed the window to showcase literally anything during Summer Games Fest. Now that missed opportunity hurt the game and the community really hard. It did put a lot of doubt into the player's mind. Doubt that you, Amazon Games, can actually pull it off and turn it into a quality global MMORPG. Time is ticking, and with every passing day, you're losing the momentum and hype Korean release has generated. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's talk about what in God's green earth is actually going on with the Throne of Liberty. I'm gonna be honest here, it's not looking good. Don't get me wrong, I like the game, and I'm sure many of you like it as well, and will play it regardless of what's going on now. Personally, I despise top targeting MMORPGs, but Throne of Liberty got me hooked for some reason. I honestly don't know why. It probably has something to do with the seamless open world and seeing hundreds and thousands of players in one place. That's what really defines the MMORPG genre for me. What do you like about Throne of Liberty? What do you dislike? Let me know, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And also, watch till the end, I'm gonna throw some wild predictions out there. When you really think about it, there are only 2 major things that most of the people had issues with and demanded changes. And those 2 major things could be the very reason why there are delays and why there is silence. I'm talking about pay to win and Zergfest. Nobody likes pay to win. And while I could spend the next 20 minutes yapping about it, I won't, because there's no point. I'd love it if Throne of Liberty had absolutely zero pay to win, as this then wouldn't deter many potential casual players from playing, as I can already see negative Steam reviews filled with "it's pay to win, shit game, avoid" type of comments. But if nothing changes for global release, it is what it is. If you don't like it, don't play the game. 95% of the MMORPGs are in some way pay to win, so good luck finding the one that isn't and the one that you like. Zergfest is something that has been actively worked on and almost completely fixed. From what I was following the Korean updates, only castle sieges and tax delivery events have potential for massive Zergs, and I'd honestly be fine with that, as it adds a different political and diplomatic aspect to the siege. The only thing that needs adjusting is the unlimited amount of allies a guild can have. Limiting that would prevent mega alliances and balance sieges where you could have equal numbers on attacking and defending sides. How they're gonna do that? No idea. I don't get paid enough to think about that stuff. If you follow Throne of Liberty, you have probably heard many rumors, speculations and predictions from various content creators saying how in the coming weeks there will be huge news and updates. More specifically, the infamous 22nd of June. This date has been thrown around everywhere, like Jesus Christ himself is going to descend from the skies and save Throne of Liberty. If you really think that anything said and shown on the 22nd of June will be in any way, shape or form related to global release, you smoked too much copium. I'd love to be proven wrong, and I'd be the first to admit I was wrong and eat my own shit, but let's be real, it ain't happening. And why would they say anything about global release? It's a Korean livestream Q&A session, IRL meetup with players and content creators to share more information about the future, collect feedback and improve the game for Korean players. Emphasis on Korean. Sure, I have no doubt that these improvements and changes will be insane, and at the end of the day, it will benefit the global version, so I am still excited. But all we care about right now is knowing the release date for the global version, and expecting it on the 22nd of June is like ordering pizza and getting ice cream. It's not exactly the same, but it sure as hell is the next best thing. Amazon missed the biggest opportunity to showcase Throne and Liberty to millions of potential players during Summer Game Fest live streams. Millions! Why the fuck would they announce release date during a live Korean Q&A session? Unless all the marketing budget is gone. Gone on showcasing New World's next expansion. I'm sure those 200 players are thrilled about it. The only reason why Amazon is keeping the New World going is because that's their own original IP, and letting it die would mean yet another big failure for a AAA gaming studio. I even got debated in the Amazon Creator Discord, where they said that Amazon games will have special announcements during Summer Games Fest. Plural. Announcements. Not singular, plural. And then all we got is a singular announcement for a New World expansion. What a fucking waste. I honestly have no idea what's going on with Amazon and Throne of Liberty, but this dude on Reddit summarized it really well. After many issues they had post-launch with the New World and Lost Ark, they managed to fix most of the issues. They have shown clear communication in regards to the feedback and fixing all the issues, bringing the best out of the game. And they succeeded in that. Then they acquired multiple publishing deals for AAA games from Asia. They announced a new Lord of the Rings MMORPG, they announced that they acquired a studio which will be focused on story narrative driven games, and then a whole year worth of hype just absolutely gone. Despite all of this, I'll still play Throne of Liberty even if it comes in 2030. When I really like the game, I commit to it. I play and I provide feedback in order for developers to have an easier time fixing issues and making the game better. If the Throne of Liberty global version wasn't in the air, I'd probably be going back to Lost Ark. It was recently announced that they are moving into Season 3, which brings the new Tier 4 progression system. Despite issues Lost Ark had and still has, it's still dear to my heart and I'll never forget the experience and fun I had, something I hope to get from Throne of Liberty. In the meantime, I will be trying out Tarisland. Yes, you heard that right, Tarisland, the shit Chinese pay-to-win mobile cash grab. It's free to play, it's out on the 21st of June, and it has a bow and arrow class, so you know I'm sold. Before I sign out, here's a wild prediction for you. Amazon Games has noticed the poor financial gain NCSoft achieved from Throne of Liberty in 6 months, so they didn't want to repeat that mistake as it would mean dead game and zero revenue. Instead, they are actively working on a new monetization system. The monetization system that is completely removing the premium currency Lucent and revamping the auction house. I know it's wild, but just think about it. Pay to win is the biggest complaint of Western players. The premium currency enables pay to win through the auction house. Despite all of that, it still didn't generate enough revenue for NCSoft. So why would Amazon keep that system that could potentially ruin the game and bring no revenue? Does it make sense, or am I just too high on copium as well? And while we're at it, here's a wild prediction for a release date. If the release date isn't by the end of July, then plans will be to announce it during Gamescom in August. This means that the release date will be around the end of September to mid-October. And just to be specific, I'm just gonna say official release on 11th October and a 3-day head start for Founders Pack players on 8th of October. There are also some people and some creators saying that they have sources and friends in the Amazon games and that they have told them exactly when the release date is going to be. And since all these players are under NDA, they can't really share where they got it from. But until the official information are out and the official news post has been made, when exactly is the release date, I would take all these predictions and speculations with a grain of salt. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. A lot of it is just a clickbait farming. Anyways, I wanted this video to be more in rant style, rather than an official update. Cause guess what? There isn't anything to update you with. The game is progressing, changing and shaping very nicely in Korea. And as I have always been saying, Korean region was always a big open beta test for global release. Regardless of anything, I'm still excited and I'll still play Throne of Liberty whenever it releases, and I hope I can see you in there as well. Take care and have a lovely evening.